All right, July the 9th, 2025. It's been several weeks or more since I've done a video or I've updated. Things have gotten quite busy around here, and so I'm just letting things grow and picked a few things, and just want to give you an update on how things stand so far. We'll just start with our normal tour and just all go down the line. You can see our basil. We've already picked basil twice, dehydrated it. My wife's got them in there now, and she uses it for, puts it in a jar. After the dehydrated, there's the oregano. You can see it's going really gangbusters. The dill, kind of off and on, who knows, hit and miss. It's got a lot of flowers. Got a couple new additions that showed up at our house, so yeah, Mama decided to run down here for a little bit. There's my I need to write it down. That's his name. I'll remember it as I get along. Yeah, I'll leave it later. It's kind of doing so. I'm going to put it outside out in the big garden. This is the oregano, and this is the peppermint. So peppermint's gotten really, really tall. Oregano's starting to get really good. It's taking off considering how it was before. All right, walking on out to the big garden. Our little potted flowers are still doing good, and as you can see, things have progressed quite a bit. Just got through tilling this morning. Got a slight chance of rain, so just going ahead in case it does rain. At least we'll have some fresh dirt to go on. These are the habaneros, still loaded. Got a few that are just slightly turning, nothing turned so far. Our jalapenos I've already picked twice, 2 or 3 times already. As you can see, they're not a huge amount, but getting enough. My wife's got enough to make pepper jelly, and I've picked off enough to give away at least part of a bag. As we get down here to the end, and we get down to the Anaheims, they're looking really good. This one's a little scraggly, but this got loaded. As you can see here, here's what they look like once they turn red. They are hot, believe me. The green are hot, but the red are even hotter. They're good for cooking, grilling. I would not recommend just eating them by themselves. They're a little bit on the spicy side. These are plebanos. As you can see, I've already picked the biggest ones, so these I'm letting kind of stay on the vine a little bit longer. But they've been coming off pretty good. Here's some more of the Anaheims. Actually, I think those, I'm not sure what those are down there. Those are hot peppers. These are just Anaheims. These have got the smooth skin. So these are the Anaheims. I lost all my tags whenever in the garden, so I'm not really sure what they are. I just kind of look at them and guess. Now these are going to be little hot peppers. I believe they're going to turn red or yellow. I'm not sure, but you can see they got pretty good coverage on those. Here's some more of the hot peppers like we have on the other end. The cayenne, you can see I've already picked a few cayenne off. You can see they're some green, some over this bush over here. You got some they're getting there. There's some more of the hot peppers. Like I guess I got overloaded on those. Just waiting on those to turn red. Then we come out to the bell peppers. Bell peppers are really doing the best. I've picked off probably in excess of about 40 or 50 peppers so far, just since they've been started coming off the vine. Same with here. All right, these are my hot peppers, the ones that I had to transplant. This is my ghost pepper. I took it out of the pot. As you can see, it's got a few flowers on it. And this is the Trinidad Scorpion. Still has little flowers, little buds. They haven't really started producing yet. And this is the Carolina Reaper, as you can see. Flowers. No peppers yet though. Those are probably trying to still get acclimated after being in a pot. They probably got restricted on growth. I'll know that next year. So I won't put those in a pot anymore. Then we come back down. These are the bells. More bell peppers. More hot peppers. People ask me, why do I grow so many hot peppers? Well, they're easy to grow and I give them away. I like growing them just mainly to give them away. I don't really use them as much. Some people like them. I just like the process of growing them and producing them. There's my banana peppers. As I said, a lot of this stuff I've already picked a couple days ago, so they've already grown since then. There's bells. That was kind of, I didn't use cages this year. As you can see, they get a little top heavy, so I don't know that next year, back to cages. I thought I was doing okay, but not so. More banana peppers. All right, here's our tomatoes. I've already pulled off several to let them finish ripening up in the windowsill. I went in and I've cut a lot of from the ground up. Cut a lot of the scraggly limbs that weren't producing, just the way the ones that were producing would grow better. As you can see, they are filling out quite nicely. Same with these down here. This one's so heavy it's toppled over a little bit, or it's pulled over. So I guess that's a good thing. As you can see, you still got a lot of good tomatoes. I've only found one or two that have a bad spot at the bottom of it, and that's just probably random something. It's not indicative of what I'm going to run into, but as you can see, these limbs, they get heavy and they have a tendency to pull stuff to the side. And speaking of, there's one I didn't see. All right, so see, no bloom rot, no brown spots, just a nice, good, firm tomato. As I said, these are the Big Boy brand. They're just big enough. They're good for eating. They're just big enough to be enjoyable. Not too big. They don't have a hard center like the beefsteaks. So we're going to walk on down here. All right. All right, these are the banana peppers I put in the self-water container. As you can see, they're doing okay. I pulled off a few. I probably got too many in there. That's okay. I've got plenty of banana peppers. There's my flower hanging plot. There's a few more. As you can see, they're starting to get a little bit. These are the ones where my squash was. Squash didn't make it, which that's okay. I'd rather have tomatoes. So these are just 3 extra tomato plants that'll give us more. And if y'all remember how my squash was, or not squash, my cucumbers were a month and a half ago, water standing, mud, hardly any plants. Well, look at them now. They are just, yeah. A lot of blooms, a lot of flowers. We pulled off a few. They're not coming off right off the moment. This plant right here is the one that survived out of the first planting. These right here are all the third plantings. Next year I'll probably add me another trellis in here. But as you can see, they are doing really, really well. I've got several right here that are about ready to pop off. And so, as you can see, they've done a good bed. I hate them on the ground, but I'll know next time. Like I say, this is a learning process. You learn from year to year, and as you can see, these have done really, really well. And there's my other hanging plant right there. All right, well, that is about it for right now. I'll try to post some still pictures on my page as well to kind of give you an idea of what, and that'll be it till next time.